The state of our economy is strong, but this is no time to rest. The city will continue to be aggressive in repositioning downtown properties, reclaiming our valuable urban waterfront, expanding our job base and business campus, diversifying our housing stock, expanding home ownership opportunities, and enhancing our urban amenities, which make Wausau both livable for our citizens and investable for our businesses. Our success is a testament of the quality of our workforce, our outstanding educational institutions, our investment in infrastructure, and our employers and corporate partners who continue to value Wausau. Now some closing remarks. In closing, while I brought up the recent positives here in Wausau, there are challenges that are facing us as well. As I had stated earlier in my message, Wausau does have an increasing homeless population. Personally, I do not feel that people should have to live underneath our bridges. We've gotten more involved and provided more leadership and have worked with the transitional housing program, community groups and churches and volunteers who I truly appreciate for all that they do in trying to give support to those people needing it. I'm also extremely grateful to the Wausau Police Department and the Wausau Emergency Services in providing help and support to these individuals. We have actively engaged both the nonprofit support groups and downtown business owners to try to assist those who want and need it. Wausau, like every other community in America, does have issues with drugs, specifically heroin and meth. The Wausau Police Department and the Marathon County Alcohol and other drug partnerships have done an excellent job in combating and eliminating this problem. We will continue to fight drugs and the related crimes associated with usage, yet continue to provide help for those that need it. We will continue to expand and enhance the transit system in cultivating and seeking opportunities for partnerships and collaborations with surrounding communities. This is a service that is currently needed and one that is going to be further needed here as our population continues to get older. We will continue to work on solutions to help revitalize and reposition the Wausau Center Mall in order to continue stabilizing and moving the mall forward with the new mall owners in a positive direction. We've often noted our mall, like all other malls nowadays, will take time to transition and there will be continued changes. For infrastructure, there are several buildings that need to be replaced. We need to replace 2 fire stations, Central Main on Grand Avenue and Station Number 2 on 32nd Avenue. They are old, are literally falling apart, and need to be replaced. Also, the Wausau Police Department, which is also located in the same facility on Grand Avenue, has to prepare for a more secure facility, for future housing and training requirements, for police staff and equipment. And I just want to mention this, by the way, Wausau Police Department last year responded to over 39,000 service calls with over 58,776 officer response hours. For the Wausau Fire Department, there were 2,212 service calls, and for ambulance-related services, 5,457 service calls. And to the members of the Wausau Police Department and the Wausau Fire Department, I salute you. We thank all of you and are very grateful for the service and the protection that you provide for all of us. Also, due to road salt corroding on our Public Works Department equipment, we are in great need of a large vehicle wash station after snow events. Having a wash station would reduce annual maintenance costs significantly on our heavy equipment. DPW is also short of storage space for heavy equipment, which means that high-dollar heavy equipment has to be stored outside all year, which reduces the life expectancy of that equipment due to exposure to the elements. Also, the maintenance garage needs to be expanded. Currently, they can only work on 3 city vehicles at one time, and if they are ever overloaded or for emergencies, vehicles are then worked outside in all different types of weather. Roof replacements are also needed on the salt shed and 2 other buildings and have been needed for quite some time. Now, I also want to give a shout out to the Department of Public Works. Oh, you guys. This is a group of individuals that work through all types of weather and all different times of the day or night, plowing our streets, repairing potholes, working on broken sewer systems, which usually seems to happen during the middle of January on a weekend at night, and so many other things done to make our city run effectively, yet also being so very creative and innovative in repairing older equipment to last longer than it should, or even creating items such as a storm drain gate barrier that they always seem to save the city thousands of dollars. You really are the best, and we thank you all for what you do. I also want to provide a more safe and secure facility here at City Hall for all of our employees and visitors. Let's face it, it's a different world today, and I have been worried about the security of everyone in our facility, employees or visitors, specifically the city clerk's office, where I have seen firsthand the inappropriate behavior of some individuals. They shouldn't have to put up with that. I'm sure that one day our insurance carrier will demand it be put in place, and this needs to be done. As always, the budgets for all departments in the city will be a challenge. With a continued decrease in funding from the state and the federal governments, spending and services provided will have to be addressed. We have to learn to do more with less, but we must continue to find ways to increase innovation and decrease costs. Also, as we already started to do in the past year, we will always continue to restore public trust, openness, and transparency, and to promote open communication, how city government conducts itself, and for the taxpayers and the public to see how things are being done. I thank all of you for listening today and remind everyone that I'm always very accessible and very open-minded and welcome any resident to contact me for whatever issue matters to them. I truly love this city and care about the residents and their needs. I'm very proud that we have moved Wausau forward over the past year, and we will continue this leadership and positive momentum going into this next year. I kind of debated about saying this next part because they are private people. But to my family and friends, my parents, my kids, Matt, Joe, and Taylor, and especially my best friend and wife, Sherry, who for whatever reason always loves, supports, and takes care of me, I thank all of you and I love you all. And that's it. And at this time, I have a few minutes before the next event. Hey, we did that pretty good. I have a few minutes for the next event and I'll answer some questions. If you do wish to speak, I just ask that you stand up so that the microphone can be brought forward.